In Sigasi Visual HDL, every design unit has a corresponding documentation view. The view is generated from the code. Items in your code are rendered as documentation elements. For example, a module declaration is rendered as a table. In order to open the documentation view, let's click the Open SVH View button and select Open Documentation View. In this view, there's a description chapter. This is because there is a comment line here, just above the module declaration. So it's associated with this module. This type of comments are called associated comments. You can break the association by leaving two empty lines after the comment. Let's break the association, and the description chapter is gone. So not every comment is included in the documentation, only associated comments. Let's undo and get the description chapter back. If a comment is next to a declaration, that comment becomes an associated comment either. Let's type system clock here as a comment. And you can see this comment is added as description here. Associated comments can be used with instantiations, connections, and other internal declarations. Using them can enrich the documentation view. Instantiations and always blocks are also included in the documentation view. Documentation view supports Markdown format, so you can write your comments in Markdown format. You can use this button to export the whole design documentation in HTML format. In this case, every documentation view that is generated from design files will be combined into one documentation HTML. So this is how you can use associated comments, documentation view, and documentation export to save time with your documentation efforts.